Hello there. I am here on Sucia Island in the San Juans in the Pacific Northwest and on a little family vacation. And I wanted to just take a pause and I have three reflection points I wanted to share with you. And it's interesting that we are sailing on the San Juans, and so this continues the S pattern. And I'm going to share a little bit about what three S's have come to mind for me on stress, self-care, and support, and how coming up on this trip, I was pretty stressed out, and there were some things of thoughts that were going on in my head that I don't have the time to take another trip. I've overindulged, and I've been to Italy in April. I went to Scandinavia in June, and who am I to go on another week-long vacation? But here I am, and taking another week off, and those inner critics are running wild, creating some stress for me, and it wasn't serving me. So just wondering if you're feeling stress about taking some time off this summer, or maybe there's some other areas in your life that you're feeling pretty stressed about, like work or something in personal life, or, oh my God, maybe the political situation. Who knows, right? Like, there's some things that are happening in the greater world and maybe in your personal world that's causing you a lot of stress, and you're feeling it. I know I am, and so you're not alone. And then I realized, if I don't take some time off, the trips were wonderful that I took to Europe, and if I don't take time off and really relax on this sailing trip, then my stress is going to increase. So then it became about self-care, and how can the sailing trip really nurture my nervous system rather than deplete it. And so that's been one of my top goals, is how can I nurture myself and not deplete myself, like fill up my cup and feel resourced. Okay, so where are you putting yourself first? Where are you resourcing yourself? What are you doing? Share me some of your tips. I've got lots that I'm doing. Specifically on this trip, I had to have an intention of napping and reading really good books. So, oh my gosh, I have some really good books to offer up to you if you're curious to know which ones I've been reading. And they've been so good and allow me to just relax. So, and reduce that stress. So self-care, what are you doing for that? And then the third thing is support. How are you doing in the support arena? Are you getting some community with other like-minded humans when you're feeling stressed or you need some ideas for self-care? Who are you reaching out to? I have my wonderful community, a couple different ones, but first and foremost, I have my coach. And when I shared with her my stress, she kindly and in the way I needed her, she committed to my bigger vision. And she said, hey, isn't this what you are needing most right now? And isn't this what you help your clients with? So talk your damn talk. Or what is the phrase? Walk your talk. So I am choosing to de-stress, to lean into resourcing myself, choosing a different way of being, and really honoring what matters most. And so I have the support to help me get clarification around that. So who do you have that's supporting you right now? Holding your bigger agenda, holding your vision, aligning you to your values and your purpose, and really can support you through these stressful times. So as I sit here, actually as I'm walking on this trail on Sucia, I see my loved ones, my kids are down there. My husband, that might be new news to you, he's on the trail behind me. And we are looking out over this bay called Echo Bay on Sucia Island in the Pacific Northwest. So come reach out to me, let me know what you're thinking. And if you need some support or ideas for self-care while you're feeling stressed, reach out, let me know, and let's talk. Bye.